Junkie gang, cool shit, bitch. I got a question for all you niggas. What you want? Okay. Please tell me why you hating. Damn, why you hating? I mean, I really wanna know why you be hating.
Hey y'all, so today is Wednesday. We have a break in class right now, so we're about to get some food. I'm so hungry. Lord, this line is never short, and I don't get it. It's like ridiculous. This is the slowest place I was telling y'all about yesterday. I'm an idiot. I thought about it, but then I was like,
can we get you water?
I guess I'll buy you a water for your birthday.
Thank you.
Hannah's birthday's on Sunday.
That's my only present. You can get some water.
Literally. It's not on my YouTube.
Put a link to it.
No, it's not.
You don't have your link to your blog in your description?
Why are you worried about my blog?
Because I want you to get the most followers ever.
Are you still looking for my blog, Will?
Yeah.
You found it?
What is your blog?
It's
I hate you.
it's Amber Martin. But Amber with 3 R's, Martin with 3 N's. .com. I got this pizza bagel, y'all. I thought you were gonna take a bite, Hannah. Keep playing, I'm gonna say no.
I was going to take a bite, but I thought you would want the first bite.
I don't know. Well, the longer you take, the more I change my mind. So you better. God, I hate that.
You say Georgetown? No, Georgetown. How it works.
Cheesy. Alright. Hey, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and give y'all a rant / story time because I'm beyond annoyed. So yesterday I told y'all I got my nails done. Just yesterday I told y'all I got my nails done, and I told y'all it wasn't the most pleasant experience, but I told y'all I wasn't gonna tell y'all about it because I wasn't gonna complain unless y'all asked me to. But with today ensuing and everything, I was like, I got more annoyed, so I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to them, whether they want it or not. So, if you can see, while I'm applying my lip gloss, there's this little nail on my finger, and I didn't actually get it put on that way. So, y'all probably like, Amber, you broke a nail. No, I didn't really break a nail. I just got my nails done yesterday. Literally, y'all, I went and like rubbed across my leg and the nail just fell off. Not sure how that happens, but needless to say, I'm extremely annoyed because I just went and got my nails done yesterday. I paid money to get my nails done yesterday. There's no reason. No reason at all. I wasn't scratching, I wasn't banging, I wasn't making beats on the desk. I literally just grazed across my leg. I was sitting, I just grazed across my leg, and as I went down, my nail popped off. Now y'all just let me know how you get your nails done yesterday and your nails just pop off. And these are acrylic. These are acrylic nails. Acrylic nails, especially the day after, are supposed to be whose nail breaks the day after? Okay, so at this point I'm done. Needless to say, it's like it's a very thin acrylic layer, which I don't ever want my nails to be super thick, but when your nails are this long, as a nail tech, the nail tech at my hometown, he always tells me he does my nails just a little bit thicker because my nails are long and they will just break easy if they're too thin, like because they're this long. But this is like literally so the thinnest little layer of acrylic, like he barely wanted to use any. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, so I'm pissed off about this. I'm really irritated because that means I have to go back today to get them to fix this nail. I'm like, why do you go to him? I've been going to him for like the past, since I transferred to UT, which has been a while now, and he does my nails really well, and he hasn't always been this rude. He's just gotten ruder over time, which I don't appreciate since I'm giving you my business and my coins, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, so yesterday y'all saw I went and got my nails done. Before I went and got my nails done, I decided, I never make appointments, I always just walk in, but I decided to make an appointment. They have this thing called My Time where you can make an appointment, and as I was making my appointment, I saw that there was like this $10 off coupon. I was like, hey, I'm gonna use that because it's here for me to use. So I'm gonna schedule my appointment for 4 o'clock, and that's what I did. So I go on, I use the $10 off. I tried to put in, like, because yesterday I got a fill and then I got the 2 nails replaced, but on the website there isn't a place to put 2 nail repairs. Like, there isn't, like, they don't have nail repairs and options so it can charge you for it. All I had was a fill in. So I put in that I wanted an acrylic fill, and y'all know normally I get gel, but I just wanted to get a regular color this time just because they don't really have that many gel colors and they don't even really have that many regular colors. So I was like, I don't feel like paying for gel and just getting something that I really don't want to get just to get it, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm gonna get a regular color. So I put in that I was getting acrylic fill. Obviously I knew when I got to the nail salon that I was gonna just pay the extra to get my nails, those 2 nails fixed. So I put it in, or whatever, it took the $10 off. I paid for it, I set my appointment at 4. Okay, so I come home, I drop my stuff off, and then I get back in my car. I get to the nail salon at like 3:55. Like I said, my appointment is at 4 o'clock. So when I get there at 4, the man who does my nails is doing this other lady's nails, but he like just started doing her nails. Like, he's just now putting like the nails on, and she's getting acrylic. So obviously, you know, acrylic takes more time than just like getting your nails polished. So I was like, okay, whatever. He's doing somebody else's nails. I walked in and he was like, what do you want? I'm really confused. I don't know. I don't know what I want. And oh dang, my battery is dying. I'll be back. Hey y'all, sorry I didn't get to finish telling you about my terrible nail time story, but now I'm going to this meeting that I told y'all I have to go to every Monday and Wednesday. But I am gonna let y'all know about my nails. I just ranted to one of my friends and let her know, and she feels my pain, so I don't think I'm a complainer, even if y'all do. So I'm just coming from my meeting. Beware of me breathing hard because I just walked up a big ass hill, and yes. But got out of my meeting. I'm in a good mood currently, but I'm about to go try to get my nail fixed, and I'm probably gonna be in a bad mood by the time I come out of there. So yeah, not excited about that. I'm so annoyed that my nail's broken. I know I still haven't been able to finish telling y'all a story, but I'm gonna tell y'all. Somebody sign me up for the nearest gym, cause boy, now that, if y'all just saw that hill I just walked up there, mercy. Let me get my life. Breathe, Amber. Breathe. Breathe. Everybody breathe with me. Alright, we're getting there. Let's try a couple more runs. Literally, if somebody's like looking at me right now, they probably think I'm a psychopath, and that is perfectly okay, because I am. Y'all believe me or not, might be a little crazy, maybe just a little bit, but yeah, I'm about to go to this stupid nail salon. Literally, I don't know if this just happens to me. I don't know if it keeps happening because I keep talking about my terrible nail experiences, or if this like happens to every girl. I think it's just like I'm jinxing myself by talking about it or something. I don't have a clue though. Yeah, seriously. I seriously think I have to be jinxing myself, because this don't make no sense. For real. Okay, well, y'all, everybody say a quick prayer that I don't beat somebody. Just kidding. I ain't gonna do that. Let's just pray that I can keep my composure, because I know he's gonna piss me off, because he pissed me off yesterday and I didn't want to ever go back. But now he's gonna fix this nail for free. But watch me come out the nail salon and say he made me pay $3 measly. I'm gonna be pressed. I'm not even in focus. Great. Okay, well, honestly, camera, get yourself together. Hey y'all, so y'all won't believe it. I literally got there to get my nail fixed, and he told me that he was closing an hour and a half early. I really can't with this man. He don't want me to be great. He don't want my nails to be cute. But right now I'm in Walmart and I'm about to get some antifreeze for my car because it's like gonna run hot or something, according to my mama, if I don't get some antifreeze. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't even know where that stuff is located. Yeah, but can y'all really believe that this man really told me that he was closing an hour and a half early? And I was on the phone with my mama while he was telling me, and I was about to cuss him out. Because how are you closing an hour and a half early just so randomly when I come in? Like, he on the website, because I checked before, it says he closed at 8:00 p.m. So he got me pissed off, y'all. Oh, I think I see some car stuff. But at this point, y'all, just because y'all probably like screaming at me through the camera, don't go back to him. And y'all know that I will not be going back to him. I will never be back. And he's been begging me to give him a Google review. And I got a Google review for him, alright. I got a Google review. And then my mama keeps getting on my nerves about this antifreeze, because she said, I don't know where to put antifreeze at. And she keeps telling me that she showed me where to put antifreeze at. And I do remember one time she got an attitude with me and said something about me not putting antifreeze in the car. But she got an attitude, so I just walked back in the house. She swears that moment that she got an attitude, and then I stuck around and she told me where to put antifreeze in. Like, how do you even spell this? Like, is it you know country people don't be saying words right. Like, is it antifreeze? Like, is it spelled like antifreeze, or it's like antifreeze? You know, I've been saying antifreeze my whole life because that's how everybody else say it. They got some car stuff, but too synthetic blend. Pennzoil, gear lube. I don't see nothing but no antifreeze. What kind of karma did I do to deserve this, though? To not get cute nails. I don't get it. Maybe it's on another aisle. They got all this fish and stuff. Who really fished this much? Is this fish and stuff? What is this? I need antifreeze, honey. I'm gonna have to ask somebody. So I found the antifreeze, y'all. I'm calling my mama. What kind of antifreeze do I need? There's like, they have like 3 different kinds. They got Prestone, Super Tech, Dex Cool. It's all 50-50. This thing is big. How much I pour in? I thought she'd be getting little ones. I gotta pour this whole bottle of antifreeze in the car? The funnel? Where is the funnel? Seriously, where is the funnel? Is the funnel like already in the thing, or is it in the trunk or something? Oh, because I ain't got no funnel just laying around. I ain't even see no funnel. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. How do I know when it's full? How do I know when to stop pouring? Oh, okay, well, thanks for all your assistance. Oh, is that a funnel? Yeah, that's a funnel. This thing is $3. Huh? You paid $10 for what? This thing is $3. What? Yeah, but you said you think you got one. So. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. There gotta be a cheaper one. This is a nice one. I don't need a nice one, Jesus. Okay, so I just got this antifreeze in this stupid funnel. Oh my god. I need makeup stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna get this and then go get me some food and then head home because I'm just tired of people. Not really, I'm in a great mood actually. That nail man just, I think he just wants to make me mad, but he doesn't have power over me, so ain't no getting mad, bitch. Ain't no getting mad. Alright, well, I'm gonna just talk to y'all when I get some food or something because I can't right now. My arms is hurting, both of them. I'm dragging some antifreeze. My right arm getting strong AF. I can't anymore. Hey y'all, so we're in class right now.
Ran off on the plug.
Ran off on the plug twice. We gonna get you on Plies on Instagram. Stand up and do it so we can get you on Plies on IG.
When he was singing Adele, I feel weird shit.
I watched Flavor of Love the other day.
Why was it on?
In New York?
The first
The
season,
first season
yeah.
in New York, that shit's lit.
Yes, it was so good. Man, Flavor.
But the best.
Hey y'all, so I just got back to my mama's house. And she's already getting on my nerves.
You getting on your own nerves.
I walk in, she asks me 1,000 questions. I'm just confused. Can I have a piece of bread? That stomach is huge. My God. Stand up, let me see. Well, y'all, look how huge her stomach is. Turn to the side. And do that. Oh, your stomach is huge. Anyways, when do you do? April what? 30th. My mama's due April 30th, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna finish telling y'all about what happened to me at the nail salon. Okay, whatever. He's doing somebody else's nails. I walked in and he was like, what do you want? So I feel like the last thing I told y'all was that I walked in for my appointment, that I scheduled an appointment that I had at 4 online. I used a coupon that was $10 off, and then I walked into the nail salon for my appointment. Okay, so I walked into the nail salon and he's like, what do you want? For one, that's just so rude, and I'm so confused as I am a customer and who greets their customers with a what do you want? But that's how I did it. So I was like, I need a fill. At that point, I probably should have just cussed him out and left anyways, but I didn't. So I was like, I need a fill in, and then he just like kind of didn't really acknowledge the fact that I needed a fill in, and was like, and I was like, okay. And so then I was like, and I scheduled an appointment with you at 4, so it was 3:55 when I walked in, and then he was like, you scheduled an appointment? And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, did you call me? And I was like, no, I scheduled it on my time, which is the website that you can schedule an appointment on. So being that you have phone service and a website that people can schedule appointments on, you should probably keep track of who schedules appointments. So if you didn't realize, that's not my fault, that's your own fault, because it's your website, and if you're going to allow people to make appointments on that website, then you should know who makes appointments and who's coming in. So he like kind of acted like I wasn't telling the truth, like I was making up that I scheduled an appointment. So I went and sat down in like little waiting area. So y'all, I waited for 30 minutes. Mind you, my appointment was scheduled at 4. Obviously, I know when you make appointments, you're not just gonna, not all the time will you just be like grabbed up and taken, you know, to get done, whatever. But I waited for 30 minutes. So I waited for 30 minutes, and I finally came over, sat in his chair, and then he started getting another girl to drill off the gel on my fingernails or whatever. She was literally like, she didn't really know what she was doing because she doesn't do acrylic. She didn't even know that she didn't even know that you were supposed to take gel off with a drill and not regular nail polish remover. I'm confused. So, I was like, okay, so she's drilling off the thing or whatever, because he was still working on the ladies' acrylic nails or whatever. So she's drilling off, so then they switch, and he comes over to do my nails, and then she goes to polish the other lady's nails. So he comes over, but while he's doing the other lady's nails, he's like, he stops doing her nails in the middle of doing her nails. I'm sitting in the chair, like she's sitting in this chair, then there's an empty chair, and then there's me. So he's over doing the other lady's nails. He stops. He starts going through his phone, scrolling, looking very confused, like, And then he was like, he was like, you didn't make an appointment. So that's just annoying. Like, I know I made an appointment because I literally made the appointment and I received an email. So I was like, yes, I did. He was like, your appointment is scheduled for tomorrow. It must be scheduled for tomorrow. And I was like, no, it's scheduled for February 16th, which was Tuesday. Yeah, which was Tuesday, at 4:00 p.m. And he was like, no, it has to be scheduled for tomorrow. The thing is though, I'm already sitting in the chair, so I don't really get the point of talking about when the appointment was scheduled, blah blah blah. I mean, especially since I came in at my right appointment time on the right day. Like, are you gonna do my nails or you want me to leave? Like, I'm confused. You don't want my business apparently. So then he was like, I was like, and so he just kept saying that I didn't make the appointment for Tuesday, I made it for Wednesday. And I was like, well, I have the email so I can just show you, because like in my brain, like I wasn't trying to argue with this man. I just want to get my nails done. I didn't even want to have a conversation. I just want to get my nails done and leave. So I was like, well, I have the email so I can show you. And then so I pulled the email up, and when I went to the email, just so y'all can see, because so y'all make sure, so y'all can know that I'm not lying on nobody. I will show y'all. I pulled up the email, and wow, what do you know? It said an appointment February 16th at 4:00 p.m. Your appointment has been confirmed. And then it says confirmed time, Tuesday, February 16th, 2016 at 4:00 p.m. So I'm not sure if y'all can read that well, but there's the confirmation. So I pulled that email up, so then they trade. So she can polish the other lady's nails, and then he can come do my nails finally, because I scheduled an appointment with him. So he can finally come do my nails. So he comes over and he starts finish drilling the gel off or whatever, and he was like, let me see the email. So I showed him the email. So he's scrolling through, like he has it down, he's just scrolling through the email, just looking at it. And I was like y'all could see very big, the main focal point of the email is that this big area right here that says the date, the time, and that is confirmed. That's big. I don't understand why you continue to scroll. Like, there, it says appointment confirmed. So that was irritating me, because it's just like, why are you really trying to make an argument out of this? So then he was like, okay, so he kept scrolling and he saw that it was $7. So like I said, when I scheduled my appointment, or I don't know if I told y'all, when I scheduled my appointment, there was a $10 off coupon. So it's on the website, and I've never scheduled an appointment online. I normally pay, like, since my nails are so long, I always get gel and they're acrylic. I normally pay around $45, sometimes $50, $45, $50 to get my nails done. And my fills for gel are normally like $35. So I saw online that there was a $10 off, and so for a regular fill-in with just acrylic and not gel polish, it was $27, and I didn't want to get gel anyways, because like I told y'all, there wasn't any colors that I really wanted for a long, like 3-4 week period of time. So I just wanted to get something that's gonna come off so I can get my nails done. So then I scrolled until I was like, I'm just gonna get an acrylic fill. So I put in that I wanted to get an acrylic fill-in. I used a $10 off coupon. Acrylic fill-in was $27. With the $10 off, it ended up being $7. I then went to look, because yeah, I showed y'all before I went and got my nails done that my 2 middle fingers nails were broken. So I went, you know, you have to pay to get those repaired. So I went to try to put in the repair, so it can add that to my total too. But there wasn't a button or a section for nail repairs, so I couldn't do it. So obviously I was just like, well, when I get there, I'll just pay the extra to get my nails repaired. No big deal, you know what I'm saying? So I just went ahead and paid the $7. So I was basically just explaining that to him. I was just like, when he was like, why is it $7? I was like, because I used a $10 coupon that you have on your website. He was like, that's still on there? And I was like, apparently so, I used it. He was like, it's still valid? And I was like, it went right on through. And I was like, if you didn't want people to use the coupon, then you should probably take it off your website. He was like, he started getting loud. He was like, it's not that I don't want people to use the coupon. If I have the coupon on my site, that means I want people to use it. Excuse me, sir, you didn't even know that you still had the coupon on your site, and you were like offended by the fact that I even used it. For one, because you get loads of money from me. Like I said, my nails are like $45 to $50 normally, so you're mad that I only paid $7. Not my fault, I just lucked out. So then he was like, and so then I was like, okay, well, it's not an argument. He was like, but it's still, he was like, it's still not $7. You're still gonna have to pay me more, because you have to pay me to take the gel polish off and to do the nail repairs. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I was planning on doing it anyways. I was like, because there wasn't a place on the site for me to put it in, because I didn't want to have to like I don't want to have to go through paying twice. I just want to pay one time. But I was like, there wasn't a place. I wasn't mad. I was just like, there wasn't a place for me to input it, so I was just gonna pay you here. He was like, there is a place for you to input it. Why are you arguing with me? The customer, I'm just so confused. And he was getting so hostile. He's like, there is a place to put it. And I was like, no, there's not. So I started getting mad. And I was like, no, there's not. I was like, so I went to the little website and showed him. And I was scrolling through trying to find where it says nail repair. I couldn't find it. And I was like, there's not a place for me to put in a nail repair. He's like, yes, there is. It's my site. I know that there's a place to put in a nail repair. I said, okay, well, you take my phone and you find me the place where it says nail repair. Because like, this argument, I didn't even want to have the argument, but for the simple fact that you're telling me, and like if I didn't see it, then prove me wrong. But when I'm looking through, and I looked through multiple times before I even came here, and I'm looking through right now, don't argue with me for no reason. It's just irritating. Like, because now I'm gonna be uncomfortable while you doing my nails, because you got an attitude, I got an attitude, you might try to not do my nails right. I didn't want that bad energy, you know what I'm saying? So he scrolls through, he can't find it because it's not there. He was like, well, it should be here. I don't know why it's not here. But like, meanwhile, you've already caused a scene in the nail salon. It's very quiet. There wasn't any music playing. So it was very quiet and he was getting loud already. So I was just like very uncomfortable. So he was like, it should be there. And I was like, well, next time before you argue with a customer, you should make sure that you know exactly what is on your site, because there's no need for an argument when you don't even know what's on your site and you coming at me for no reason. Like, I was like, at the end of the day, I'm going to pay you for the nail repairs. So it's not even an argument of whether it was on there or not. I'm the one who has to go out of my way. You're not going out of your way. So, you know, I don't mind paying you a second time. But it's just like, don't sit here and argue with me when I know that it's not on there. So we got past that and we just like didn't speak to each other for the rest of the time that he was doing my nails. It was very tense and so much tension, and I was like, whatever, I don't care, just do my nails cute, you know? So he was doing my nails or whatever, and then like I said, I made an appointment with him, and then somebody else comes in and he goes to do their nails and he got the other girl to polish my nails. You know, it's like cool or whatever, but like I made an appointment with you, and like I didn't make an appointment for you just to like slap some acrylic on. Like when I do I want to be taken care of by you, not just a piece of the puzzle. Like I want the whole cake. I don't want a slice of cake. I want the whole cake. I want you to polish my nails. I want you to file my nails. I want you to drill my nails. I want you to shape my nails. I want you to do all that. So I don't understand. But I was like, whatever. So the girl came over, polished my nails. Like I said, she doesn't have any experience with acrylic, with long nails or anything. So this girl is slapping polish on my nails. Like, you know how you can, when the polish starts dripping off the brush and you're like, oh no, I'm using too much, like stuff that amateurs do. That's what she was doing, except she was like dipping it into the polish like 3 times and there would be so much polish. And so I was just like, wow, you're really using a lot of polish. So I was letting them, so I had them drying. So like I was like this, letting them dry. I'm sitting in the chair. She's pulled me forward to polish my nails and I'm trying to dry them at the same time. Wow, like dry one, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, don't put your hands too close to the fan, because if you put it too close to the fan when you have regular polish, it'll like make little wrinkles in it. So I was like, okay. But I mean, mind you, she's sitting down pulling me closer. I don't know, what am I supposed to be like this? Because I'm not gonna make myself uncomfortable. You did. So then I was like, okay. So then she puts the clear coat on, and y'all, when I tell you she was putting so much clear coat on, it was ridiculous. Like I was like, my nails are long, but they're not that long. Like one dip in the polish would have been fine, would have sufficed. So this is how much clear coat she put on my nails. When I was having my hands like this to dry, the polish was dripping off the sides of my nails. So I was like, the polish is dripping off the sides of my nails. I was like, maybe you should use a little less clear coat, because I really don't want it to be like very clumpy, because as much clear coat she was putting on, it would have been just like pink nail polish and then like a thick layer of clear coat on top. So she was like, okay, but she was still doing it or whatever. So I put him back under the fan, and then 4 people came in to get a pedicure, and she was continuing to put clear coat on, and she saw that one of my nails had got like kind of wrinkled from the air or whatever. So she told him, and he was like, no, don't worry, 4 people came in, so go do their pedicures and I'll fix her nail in a second whenever I finish doing this other girl's nails. So I was like, oh my god. So he came over to take, okay, let me see if I can show y'all this nail so y'all can see the wrinkle. But he comes over and he just takes some fingernail polish remover and just takes off this little portion where the wrinkle was, just like this little side over here where the wrinkle was. And she put 3 coats of pink nail polish on my finger. He takes off the coat and puts 1 coat back of pink polish on that little part. But considering he took the whole 3 coats off of that little edge. When he put 1 coat back on top, it was like you could see right through the pink polish on the little edge that he fixed, and then the 3 layers of pink. Like, it wasn't even at all. Then he put clear coat on it, and I was like, okay, that's all you're gonna do? So then I was like, okay, well, this isn't, you can see right through this, you need to fix this. And he moved me to the back and to get my nails dry. So he was blowing hard, and he came over to fix it or whatever, and he was blowing hard. So then he put the pink polish on top of the top coat, and it was like dripping, and you could see where it was dripping down my fingernail. Like, it was drying as it was dripping. Like, it wasn't even at all. So I was like, then he walked away. But I was like, you know, I'm gonna let the rest of my nails dry, and he's gonna come back and he's gonna fix that, because I'm not leaving with a drip mark on my nail that's dried up, especially when I'm just now paying to get these done. I didn't do these myself. These are supposed to be professionally done. So he came over me and near the back to get a nail polish, and when he came back there, I was like, I said nicely, I was like, can you see this? Like, it's dripping right here or whatever, and it's drying like that, and it doesn't look even. I was like, whenever you finish doing whoever's nails you're doing, can you just come back, take this all off, and then polish over it? And then he didn't even respond and just walked back up to the front. So rude. And then so he came back and polished my nail or whatever, and when he went back up to the front with the other customers, so I could see him, he was like shaking his head and blowing hard and stuff and all that, blah 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 blah. So that's basically like the story. I feel like I'm not ending it properly because I'm just like still talking, but that was a really bad experience, because he just had, like, if y'all could have been there and just like felt his energy and felt his attitude, it was just so rude. And it was just like, I've done nothing to you. I come here consistently. This is the only nail salon I've been to in this city, and I've given you a lot of my money. So I'm not really understanding. And then the thing is too, like, because since I'm a regular, there's other regulars that come in while I'm there, and when I come in, he greets me like, what do you want? But then when other, like, just for example, I'm not saying it's a race issue, but like every other lady that comes in that's a regular is like an older white lady. When these older white ladies come in, he's like, oh my gosh, hello Terry, how are you, how was work? You know, so kind and so like generous, and offering them a drink and blah blah blah, like not just an alcoholic beverage, but like a Coke, a water, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, when I come in, you act like you didn't want me here, so I don't really understand what the issue is. But then ice cream on top of the cake. The next day I was in class, and I told y'all about this already. I was in class, I wiped my hand across my leg, like literally wiped my hand across my leg, and this nail broke right on off. Literally didn't put any force, no pressure, didn't bang it, it just fell right on off. So at this point I'm mad because I just got my nails done less than 24 hours ago, and there's no reason for this acrylic to break. Like, I've banged my nails and stuff after getting my nails done like a week later, and they haven't broken. So for it to just like fall off like that, I was very frustrated, because it was so, for one, it was very thin. It was a very thin layer of acrylic, like he barely used any. I was very upset. So I looked online in class, because this happened on Wednesday. I looked online in class, and I was like, what time does this place close? I looked online, it says it closes at 8:00 p.m. So I had that little meeting or whatever. So I left the meeting and I got to the nail shop at 6:15, and then literally I walked in there. Before I walked in, he was like standing in the front and he could see me. I walked in and I was like, I was on the phone with mama. I was like, I need you to, I was like, this nail broke today and it's been less than 24 hours and I need you to fix it. And then he was like, oh, I'm closing early today, I have to go do something. And I was like, are you kidding? I was like, on your website it says you close at 8. And then he was like, well, anyways, in the winter time everybody knows that I close at 7. That's like the biggest joke I've ever heard in my life, because if you have a new customer, if it says on your website that you close at 8, how would somebody just know that you close at 7? We just magically, we read your brain all the way through the computer and was like, oh, this man closes at 7 during the winter. He was like, you can come in tomorrow. I was like, no, I'm leaving tomorrow, I can't come in tomorrow. And then he was just like, okay, well, I'm closing, I have to leave. So mom was on the phone in my ear, like telling me all the stuff to say to him, and I had so much that I wanted to say to him, but I was like, you know, I'm not gonna let this devil break me. I'm just gonna I'm gonna have a brief attitude, because I had an attitude for sure, because I drove all the way there, and then you're gonna tell me you're closing basically like 2 hours early because you feel like it. But the moral of the story is I will never be returning there. He's been asking me for a Google and a Yelp review, and I cannot wait to give him one. And all of this because I just feel like he's been so rude and not appreciative of my business, and I don't appreciate that myself. So that was my story. I'm sorry if it was kind of lengthy. I tried to like tell y'all everything though, and I didn't feel like it was necessary to make a sit down story time video for this because this is something y'all have been like dealing with me in every single vlog. It's just like something that's happening in my life currently. So yeah, so basically that's it, and right now I'm about to leave probably. Yes, I hope that wasn't too long, and I hope y'all didn't get bored by it. Where my money at?
Benny, you don't have no money.
Honey bye. I'm on your stomach.
What line?
That big black line.
Okay.
What is that? Is that gonna happen to me?
If you get pregnant.
Oh God, I hope not. Why are
You're so you're selfish. You're not gonna get pregnant.
I'm selfish. I'm not gonna. I am gonna have a kid one day. A kid or two. Who knows? I could be expecting right now.
I hope not.
Alright, well y'all, I'm about to end the vlog here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with all my next videos. Make sure to give me a thumbs up. I didn't. I started talking to you. Yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all won't see me, but adios. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Remember, if you ever struggling, if you ever going through anything, if you ever need somebody to hold but you ain't got nobody to hold, always remember. Always remember who they got, mama?
Jesus.
Your edges.
I watch your vlogs on YouTube.
Do you?
Hey girl.
That's so funny. I thought she was joking at first. Well, that was interesting and not expected at all. I thought she was playing a trick on me, but I actually don't know who that girl is. So, hey girl, what's up? I saw you in the UC today on Monday. Next time you see me, introduce yourself. Okay, literally y'all. Look at this line.